It's my job. It's me. We're online. It's Giantslayer. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. We're here to play Pathfinder 2E, led by Michael. We are. I said it already, but in case you missed it, we are playing the game of Giantslayer. I'm gonna be a bard named Esther, and I'm not looking at the stream right now, so I'm totally blind. But Richard is gonna play a scary dude called Seven Deaths. Scary dudes. You'll see what we mean. But Dan is going to play Jaytham, scary orc dude, for other reasons. And then Travers is played by Wesley. Wesley's our little halfling rogue, everybody's best friend. Which, if you've been watching, you know is canon, true down to the core. If you haven't been watching and you want to know what I'm saying, then you should catch up, and you could do that by watching it on YouTube. You can also watch a lot of other stuff on YouTube. It's all the stuff that we put on Twitch. We put stuff on Twitch. You know this because you're watching us. The other weeks that we're not here, Richard is also still here, but he's running another Pathfinder 2E campaign called Gears of Revolution. And things are getting juicy in terms of the intrigue. So join me. I'm hanging out in the chat for that one. Also, stay tuned. The second week of March, unclear on the day, but the second week of March, we have a new stream coming over, a Shadowrun stream called Emerald Glitch. We're moving over from Gen Con TV. I'd tell you you could watch us on Gen Con TV and it's Thursday, but instead you could watch me run Frostpunk if you wanted to. It's fine. It's fine. Richard will be there. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Anyway, we're here to play a game. We also play games with you in your homes at bars near you. If you are in Chicago or Jacksonville, Florida, or Detroit, Michigan, or if you live in a city that I did not list and you want us to do that, you let us know and we'll see if we can work with you. But we are in your computers. It's okay. You don't need to panic. We're just there for funsies, and only at your beck and call. So back and call us at our website, roughmagicgames.com. It's easy to remember. And I'll be dropping links in the chat while we're hanging out. What else can I tell you? Oh, coming up on the 8th of March, we will be joining Lurie Children's Hospital for their Extra Life gaming convention. And you can join us for a Kill It, Keep It competition where the winner of the epic battle against an ancient red dragon gets to take home the hand-painted mini that they killed. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned in the chat. I'm going to drop that link. But you can also find that and more on our socials. Just get obsessed with us. It's okay. We're obsessed with you. We want to play with you. Let's do it. I want to play a game, so I'm going to shut up and let Michael. I'm going to stop flapping my hands and hey, it's your turn now. The end. Bye.
Thank you very much. Well done. Welcome, everybody. This is Giantslayer. This is the classic Pathfinder 1st edition campaign converted to 2nd edition. For those who don't remember what was happening last time, there's a trip on a boat. Some stuff happened. You came to a dam. And then you were attacked by a bunch of orcs and these scaly-looking lizard sea creature things that you don't know what they are yet. The only other thing that happened was I was rolling dice for all of the NPCs while the players sat there and didn't do anything. So we're going to continue doing that because it is still my turn.
That's good. Help me reorient myself to what I want to do with my turn. Thanks for falling on that sword, as it were.
Yes. Okay. So the first guy that's up is this creature who is going to continue his attack on Barca. Yes. He's gonna claw. That is a hit on Barca. He does 7 points of damage to Barca with his claw. I think he's going to try and bite him. Tenderize the meat, you take a bite. That is another hit. With a 22 on the die. That's 11 points of damage to Barca. He's not looking so hot anymore. And then I think with his third action, he's going to try and grab Barca. He's going to try and grapple him. Yeah, that is a critical success on the grapple. So Barca has been grappled. You've already seen Rag get grabbed by one of these things and then taken into the water. You assume that's probably going to happen to Barca unless someone stops him. All right. It is Tark Singeskin's turn. Who's not doing so hot either. He is very close to death. I think he sees the weak link there on the ground in 7. So he's gonna step over. Let me make sure. Nope, she does not have attack of opportunity. So, all right, 7. He's gonna try and hit you while you're prone. You're an easy target. He swings his scimitar down. That is a 26 to hit. That is a hit.
Oof.
I just realized I'm rolling in secret, and I should not be. Let me fix that. One of these days, I'll figure things out. That is 14 points of damage to 7 deaths. He's going to follow that up with another strike. That is a miss by 1. 17. Well, that's probably best case scenario because it is now 7 deaths' turn.
We can't hear you.
Being prone is no good, so for my first action, I am going to stand up.
Okay.
And my second action, this guy's near death, or I could do something else. What else we have here? Unharmed, unharmed, unharmed. Everyone else looks pretty good health. Why don't we go ahead and do... all of these are allies. I don't want to hit them, so I can't do that.
Yeah, what horrific thing is 7 gonna do right now?
I think he's
Tear
just
out
going
his own
to...
uvula and use it as a nunchuck or something.
I'm going to do the new cool thing that I wanted to do. So instead, I'm going to do a very, very basic thing. And as I stand up, I'm just going to sort of like reach up to grab onto him, to sort of like pull myself up. And as I do that, I'm going to attempt to pull his skin completely off his body.
All right.
Just normal stuff.
Yeah.
Just normal.
I mean, you can see that at a Walmart.
Yeah.
So it's got to be an attack roll. I'm going to hero point that. Did I get myself
Okay.
hero points? Oh, let me adjust everyone's hero points back to 1.
Yes.
I'm going to hero point him. That's better.
Yes. That is definitely a hit.
That's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. right.
Critical hit.
Do you want to explain your killing blow on Tark
Oh.
Sinchskin?
Oh boy.
So Stubborn's hand just, as he's pulling himself up, his fingers kind of just like almost seem to press into the man's skin. And rather than just pulling the skin off, he pulls out just not just the skin, but the muscles, the flesh, and the organs just come out magically, grasping, pulled, tossed behind him with the wet sloshing sounds that spill out over the deck for our wonderful rogue friend to clean up later as he's mopping the deck. And yep. And all that's left is bones.
Is
The spell's
bones.
damage kills the target. The corpse is only bones.
Yes. Yes, that is just your basic everyday 7 stuff.
Who's
Someone
gonna
say,
keep
"This one
fighting
is
after
great."
that?
And someone just says, "This one is grateful for your assistance," as he pulls himself to his feet. And that's it for 7.
That is it for 7. All right. It is Calrian's turn. I'm going to say it's a free action to vomit.
Yep.
So she does that.
It's one action.
It's one action.
I'm giving it to her for free.
Okay.
She's going to whirl around and she's going to hit the orc behind her with her long sword. She hits with a 22. 19 points of damage. She's going to try it again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That is a hit. A 21. And I think that is enough to take down that orc. I think for her last turn, she is going to get over here in front of this mage. And that's her turn. That's everything. All right, next up is this other orc. Him and the one who just died have these bandoliers that have like these clay pots attached to them. He has a couple of enemies lined up right here. So he's going to grab a bottle and he's going to throw it at Travers.
Oh, come on. What did I ever do?
You're in the middle. So if he hits
Everyone
you,
loves me.
he's even if he misses you, he's going to get splash damage on the other two. So this is strategy for him. You're also very tiny.
It's true.
That is a hit with a 28.
Oof.
All right. So it does 4 points of damage to you, Travers, and then 1 point of splash damage to Jaytham and Esther.
And to him as well, I believe.
Oh, he also takes the splash? All right. Well, there you go. That was his first turn. That was, as the clay pot exploded, you saw this electricity arcing to everybody within 5 feet. Oh, also, he's within 5 feet of Travers, technically.
Mm.
So he would also get hit with that splash.
Ah.
Let me, there we go. Okay, you know what? He's going to do it one more time. But this time he's going to grab a different kind of flask.
Oh boy.
And try and break it over your head like a vase. That is a critical miss. That sucks.
Because everybody loves me.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just something about you. It's that animal magnetism.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think he's gonna go ahead and whirl around, and try to punch Gorza. because he sees him not looking so good. Try and do as much damage as possible. Ooh, that was almost an 18 on the die, but it rolled to a 4. That is a critical miss. That is the end of this orc's turn. Travers, you are up.
Okay. I hear tell that I am off guard. What does that mean?
It's essentially the second edition version of flat-footed.
Is that good, bad?
It means you
Different?
take a -2 penalty to your AC.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Well, I take his hits, his targeting me very personally.
Mhm.
So I believe I attacked him last round, so my sword is still out. So I'm going to try and precise strike him.
Okay.
And I hit T, right, to target?
Yes. You click on his token and then T, and then you'll see a little colored. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, he's targeted.
Yes.
Precise strike.
It's just a regular strike. It just will deal extra damage.
Oh, okay. Great. So I'll do that. Striking rapier. Boom. Here we go.
That is a critical hit, my friend.
Don't throw stuff at me. All right. Damage, correct?
Yep, hit that critical damage, which means your precise strike damage will also be doubled.
Okay, I should probably do that in the chat, right?
Yeah, so click on that critical button.
See, I'm learning. There we go.
29 points of damage. Yeah, precise strike gives you 2 extra damage, so that'll be another 4 on top of that. That is another dead orc. Travers, would you like to explain your killing blow?
Of course. So after he threw some stuff at me, I say something very witty along the lines of, if you come at the halfling king, you best not miss. Get the point? And then I stab him right in the heart.
Right in the heart. You know what? Because I get the point, I'm going to go ahead and give you panache.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I got
I
nothing.
you were
from my
going
damn
for it,
joke last week.
and I wanted to give it to you. You what?
I got nothing from my damn joke last week.
I know you didn't, because it was bad.
No, it was. I think you're confusing the word bad with amazing, but nonetheless, not going to argue the point.
All right. It is. This lizard creature's turn.
Oh, do I have 2 more actions or?
Oh, I'm sorry. You definitely do. I
Oh,
apologize.
man.
You killed somebody. What else do you want to do?
I don't know. I feel like I could have thought of something better to say, but that's fine. Can't go back in time. So these are my pals next to me, right? That's Jaytham, that's Esther, that's our gal pal Cal.
Yeah. I mean, Gorz is not technically your pal, but he is your ally. The next closest enemy would be this orc in the robes in front of your gal pal Cal.
I am. How's my swimming? Probably not that good. Because I'm concerned about our captain.
Yes, he is being held underwater against his will by this much larger creature. Also, Barca looks like he's up for the same fate very soon.
Is there anything on the deck that can help. I don't know, like that. For example, like a ballista or something. Is there anything on deck that I could
There
shoot?
is a ballista. It would be at the front of the boat. You would need 2 other people to help you work it.
I am going to. I think my gal pal Cal can take care of the battle mage. I'm going to move towards the ballista.
Okay.
I can't really see where it is, so.
No, it's near. It's on the front of the boat, on top of the break room and Rag's quarters.
Okay.
So from where you are, it's about 40 feet to the base of the stairs, and then it's 10 feet up. So I think if you double move, you could probably get to the top of the stairs.
Great. So, like here?
Yeah, put yourself there.
And while I run by Gorza, I'm gonna give him like a quick poke with one of my daggers. Like it's gonna be one of those things where you poke someone on the wrong shoulder to make them look.
Okay.
Just to give him a fright.
Sure. I'm sure that frightens him. He's been hurt. Okay.
It's a friendly poke. It wasn't to hurt.
Sure. Okay, now it is this lizard thing's turn. He's not going to move. He's just going to hold Rag underwater until he's dead. Gajnak isn't going to do anything. It is Crothu's turn. He's going to drop his weapon and grab a rope. He's going to tie it to the railing, and then he's going to jump in the water. And interact, move. I think that's his turn. It is Gorza's turn. He's not doing so well, but he is going to come down here to get next to the mage. And he is going to attempt to hit her. With his scimitar. That is a critical hit on the mage by Gorza. This game is fun. You guys should play with me sometime. Okay, one more attack. He did 14 points of damage on the crit. Follow-up attack misses with a 15. It is Malira's turn. I think she did get, I don't remember what she got hit by, but she did get hit with something, so she's hurt. Okay, she is going to target one shot at Travers, one shot at Urug, and then one shot at Crothu in the water. Here you go, Travers. That is a hit with a 23. Okay, you take 17 points of damage.
Oh
From
no!
Malira. She follows it up with a hit. An attempt to hit Urug, I should say. Arrows come flying in from afar. Yeah, that's a 15. That hits Urug. Exactly. 18 points of damage. Malira is lighting people up. She's going to aim for Crothu, who is swimming in the water. That is a hit. With a 16. And 16 points of damage to Crothu. Sorry. Crothu is not dead. For some reason, his health is not. No. Yeah. Try that again. There we go. He's not dead, but he is severely wounded. Okay, Jaytham, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try and help out my orc friend. So that's 2 actions to move over here, and then can I try and pull him out of the grip?
Sure. I'll have you do a contested athletics check. See if
Okay.
you can break the grapple.
Okay. Athletics. Okay.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. It wouldn't be contested. It would be athletics check against his athletics DC.
Okay.
19. Where is your athletics, fella? If it meets, it beats. You got it.
Nice.
You are able to wrench Barca from the grip of this thing. So Barca is no longer in danger of being thrown in the water and drowned.
Okay. Great. That's all that I can do.
Okay. All you can do is save someone's life.
I know.
Don't sell
Hey.
yourself short. Your damn
Well,
joke
you're
may not have
right.
been good, but breaking him out of the grapple was great. It is Esther's turn.
Yeah. And I got hit with something when I came up here, so I'm kind of woozy myself. But I'm gonna use one of my actions to keep this. Oh, you know what? Okay. Wait, how many actions does it take? 1 action to control Demas, and he gets 2, or
Yes.
I spend 1. Okay, great. So my first action, I'm actually gonna step forward. I'm gonna move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That seems fine. Oh, I went too far. I only get 25. What game are we playing? Okay. That's fine. So I'm there now, and then I'm gonna use my second action to keep the yeah. I'm gonna use my second action to keep the courageous anthem going.
Okay.
Oof.
I don't. What's the 2 for? Oh, unless I
Stupefied.
succeed
Oh,
and I
because you're stupefied.
failed. I tried to sing to you all, but it just didn't come out right. Whoa.
Esther, you sound stupid.
And my vision swimming from not being able to cast the magic that I'm used to. Boy, out of curiosity, would I have had to do the same if I had used my combat reading technique, that new thing? Is that a spell?
That is. I don't think so.
That's an ability, or
Combat.
Unless it costs spell slots or a cantrip, it's not a spell.
oh, great. That makes sense then. Okay,
Yeah,
well, I
that
won't.
is not a spell.
That's fine. We can still have done what I did, and that is fine. But I'm going to use my third action to command Demas. This mage here in between. How many feet do you have moving? You move
You can
40.
go 40 feet.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 25. Okay, yeah. He's going to zoom around here and he's going to flank this guy.
Okay.
And bite him.
Bite away. This because the mage is flanked. I believe she is off guard.
Ooh. I just saw the wolf support benefit. That was new for me. Okay, rolling. I didn't target. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That is a 19. That is a hit.
Yay, damage. Biting.
7 points of damage. Okay. The mage gets bit. She doesn't like that at all. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Put that thing on a leash. Okay, next up is Urug, who is very wounded. She's going to do the honorable thing and try to take cover behind Barca from Malira. And then she doesn't have any weapon other than her scimitar. I think she's not going to do anything the rest of the round. She's just going to try to get out of the line of sight of Malira. It is Barca's turn. He is going to attack the lizard thing that tried to kill him out of desperation. He rolls a 23. That is a hit. 5 points of damage. Rolls again. That is a natural 20 for Barca. That is a critical hit. And he does 12 more points of damage. Why not go a third time?
That's why.
That's why he missed. All right. He is done. Okay, it is Rag's turn. He is going to roll an athletics check to get away from this thing trying to drown him. Oh, that's not right. That's better. Okay. That was almost a natural 1. That is a 25. That is enough to break free for Rag. And then he is going to attempt to swim over to Crothu. And as a true captain, he is going to attempt to shield Crothu from any further arrows with his own body. It is the mage's turn, who is surrounded. Not super happy about that. She is going to cast a spell called Blur. on herself. Which means that she is concealed. Any creature must succeed at a DC 5 flat check when targeting her with an attack or spell or other effect. Just a bit of a mischance to give her some help. And then she's going to cast Shield on herself. It's only going to help her a little bit because she is flanked, but every little bit helps. Okay, next up, back to the top of the round. This thing's just going to try and put Parker down instead of taking him into the water. Oh boy, that is a critical hit. That is 18 points of damage, plus a d4 of bleed on Barca. That is not good at all. So because it was a crit, he goes from dying 1 to dying 2, I believe. And he will take persistent bleed on his turn. This thing is going to then swing at Jaytham with a claw. There's another hit with a 23. These things are rolling very well. 8 points of damage to Jaytham. Final action is going to be... Oh, no. I guess he can't attack Urag. I thought he had reach, but he does not. So he's going to go for Jaytham again. With another claw. That is a critical miss. All right. Next up. Barca takes his 1 point of bleed damage. And the recovery check is a failure. Richard, remind me, if they take bleed damage, they increase their dying or no?
Yep.
They
Any
do.
damage it take increases their dying.
Okay. So he's at dying 3 now. Okay. Seven, it is your turn.
All of our allies look pretty badly hurt, or they're dying at this point.
Hmm.
Travers, didn't you take more damage than 4?
Yeah, I took like 17.
Okay.
Was I supposed to do that? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I usually click the button for you, and I think I forgot. Let me scroll back up.
Richard, why would you point that out?
Because I'm the healer and I'm keeping track of everyone's health.
Okay.
Well, can't do much about it. Everyone's pretty badly hurt at this point, and... Fuck.
Language.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to do this. Seven, who's got this bloody hand, is just gonna kind of like wipe it on the low cut V-neck on his chest, on his skin, and you can see like his like fetus and feature brother just kind of press up against the skin, try and like get at the blood to devour it, but is unable to. And he's gonna go ahead and use that to cast a 3-action heal spell, which is going to heal everything within 30 feet. Unfortunately, enemies too, but I gotta do it because there's too many people on our side that are close to dying right now. So anyone over here is going to heal. Just 8 points of damage. That'll stop the dying, that'll put him back up. You only be wounded one. Unfortunately, you also hear the battle mage and this marrow as well. Better heal me too. And that'll be my entire turn.
What did I just
I was
roll?
saying-
You just rolled something for me, Michael. What just happened?
It's just, yeah, you're fine. I guess it's less of a visual effect this time, just the sensation that everyone in that 30-foot area feels of just thousands of insects just crawling all over their skin, under their clothes, into their skin as well, underneath their skin, just everywhere on them.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna. I was gonna type this. Yeah, that's exactly how I know I'm at my healthiest. Is when my skin is crawling, like with bugs all over it. Yeah, feeling great.
That will also bring Sharg back, who is on the verge of death.
Which was the goal.
Oh, was Shark just like a pile of blood for a second?
Yeah.
Great.
He died in like the first round, I think. Which is unfortunate because his brother is dead. He died to start the fight from malaria.
Yeah. Is it for me? That was the action spell.
Okay. It is your gal pal Cal. I should just change her name to that.
It's a pretty good name.
She's just gonna swing away at this mage because this fight needs to end so people stop dying. That is a critical hit, and she succeeded on her flat check. So
There's still a critical with the flat-footed because they shouldn't be flat-footed or off guard.
oh, good call. Oh yeah, still a crit. $36 points of damage, which is enough to take the orc out. Her mitigation did nothing. Okay, well, what else can she do? I think she is going to run over here in a double move to get on the other side of Jaytham. And that is her turn. Travers, it is your turn. Oops, I went too far. There we go.
Well, since nobody joined me at the ballista, I'll take a look at Malira. Can I do anything? Can I do anything with the ballista at all?
You can probably load it, but you will need someone to help you aim it. So you can load it and get it ready.
Getting real sick of Malira just kind of picking us off.
From safety. Like, you guys can't touch her.
Well,
But you haven't.
I am going. I have panache. I can do some cool stuff. I am going to how do I want to do this? I want to, if it's possible, and if not, I'll just move. But I think it'd be cool if I could come up behind Jaytham, step on like his head, then step on Cal's head, and then drive my dagger into that monster's eye, but it's probably not possible.
Everything's a die roll, bud. Roll an acrobatics.
Does my panache give me any extra
I don't think so.
nonsense?
If you didn't have panache, it would give you panache for sure.
All right.
yeah.
Acrobatics. Here we go.
Go ahead and roll. A 19. Sure. It may not look as graceful as you were envisioning, but it's still pretty cool.
So I step on Jaytham's head, and then I step on Cal's shoulder because she's my gal pal.
Yeah, you don't want to step on her head.
And I try to drive my rapier into the creature's eye.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh, I actually have to roll again.
Yeah, well, you have to roll. The acrobatics roll was just to see if you could do that. You
And
still have to
of
roll
course
to
I
attack
could.
him.
I'm Travers Bicklewash. Everyone loves me. All right. Oh, target.
Yes.
I'm learning. Okay. Strike.
That is a hit.
Yes. All right. Just a hit, no critical?
That is not a critical.
I'm going to roll damage. Okay.
10 points of damage. Not too bad. Okay, so that was 2 actions.
So to continue continuity, I'm assuming I'm just kind of like hanging there by the eye.
Sure.
I am going to try and I don't know why I'm just like, if I see a creature, I'm just like, I'm gonna ride that creature. I'm gonna try and swing onto the back of it.
Because you're tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics?
I'm going to make it athletics because you're climbing him, and it's essentially a grapple, but not. I mean, it's not really a grapple, but it is.
Yeah, but I have +0 to athletics. All right. Yeah.
That is not going to fly with him.
So I just kind of fall off.
Yeah, you just land on the deck next to him. You're not able to secure your spot on his back.
Dang it.
Yeah, if he was a willing creature, a willing mount, that would have been different. But he doesn't want you
Got it.
there. It is his turn. Nope, I'm sorry, it's the other one's turn. He's gonna swim away. They might be creatures, but they're not completely stupid. And he is able to escape. Gosh, knock. Nothing he can really do except cheer on his beloved. Gorza. There's also nothing he can really do. He's going to run over to the railing and help Crothu pull Rag out of the water. Crothu has that rope, so he's gonna yell for help to pull them out. And it is Shark's turn, so he's gonna go over and do that. Next up is Crothu, who is going to let Rag. He's going to delay so that Rag can climb the rope. Well, it's Malira's turn. And unfortunately, she has some good targets. First shot at Rag, second shot at Travers,
Oh, come
third
on.
shot at Gorza. All right, here we go. First shot at Rag, Blood Tusk. That is a critical hit. He is laying waste with this longbow. 24 points of damage to Rag. He falls unconscious. He is supported by Crothu, so he's not going to start drowning. Crothu can keep him up out of the water. But he is unconscious. Second attack. I'll switch it up and do the second attack at Gorza, then third attack at Travers. Just because they're in that line. That makes more sense. Ooh, that is another critical hit.
Oof.
With a 26. That is 54 points of damage.
Wow.
That's
Gotta be dead, bro.
almost max.
Longbow's
Yeah,
awesome.
he has 17 health left.
Left?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's what he had before the hit.
Oh.
Oh,
He's
dead.
Yes. I believe massive damage rules come into effect because he only has 34 hit points total, and he was at 17.
We can't
So
hear
54. He's dead.
you. Richard, you're muted.
He's still unconscious. He's not dead. The massive damage rule is maximum HP doubled, not current HP.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that is good news for Gorza.
And she forgets about Travers.
No, she doesn't.
Oh.
I almost forgot about Travers, but she didn't. She wouldn't do that. That's an 18 on the die. That is a 25. That is a hit. She is rolling rocks. You guys are in trouble if you don't take care of her. 13 points of damage to Travers.
Michael, I don't know why you're so mad at me. You tried to take away my actions earlier. Now you're attacking me every chance you get.
Stop putting yourself in her line of sight.
But I'm so small.
Jaytham, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to take a swing at this lizard thing.
Sure.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Let's see. 16.
That is a miss.
All right, I'm going to try again.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Yeah. 14 points of damage with the hammer. Agramash. Would you like to explain, detail your kill?
I mean, I think that, I take one swing at him and I try and uppercut him with the hammer and it misses. And then instead I just splat it down and he just kind of explodes like when you put a frog in a microwave. And remember that from Joe Cartoon?
Yes.
No.
I
No
do.
one knows that.
He does.
I did.
Okay, so that is my second action. For my third action, I'm going to go up to the ballista and yell to Travers and be like, "Oi, let's try it now." And that'll be it.
Okay. Okay. Next up, Esther.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use my first action to move up here to the ballista.
Sure.
So I can probably load it.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that just one action?
Yep. One action to load it.
Okay. I will do that. And ooh, wait. Is there a distance on this? Okay, you might apply a penalty for the distance between me and the enemy. How far? How much space is actually? That's not that far. I would like to, while I am aiming, we'll pretend I'm aiming it. I'm trying to aim it and not doing well because I know I need a second person to help me. But just for narrative's sake, while I'm loading this and like looking across the barrel of it at Malira, I want to use my combat reading ability to try to understand some stuff about her while we've
Sure.
got eyes on her. So how do I roll this?
It says I roll for you in secret.
Secret occultism roll. You've been rolling really well, so
Yeah. Against her deception or stealth. We're gonna go stealth. Okay, that is I can give you one piece of information. It
I think
says choose from the above list, but I don't see a list.
the which of the enemy's weaknesses is highest?
Oh, foe strength or weak. I see it. Okay.
Yeah, which of the enemy's saving throws has the lowest modifier, one immunity, or which of their resistances is the highest?
Okay, so which would you like? Which of those info pieces would you like? I can give you one.
The saving throws.
The saving throws.
Which one is it? Which of the saving throws has the lowest modifier?
The lowest modifier is will.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay. Next up is Urug. There's nothing she can do except she hears Jaytham and Esther saying, we need to shoot this thing. It's loaded. She's going to run up so that she can help you aim. And we'll say that you get the aim with her final 2 turns. She is up there to help you get the aim right. So on Jaytham or Esther's turn, or if somebody else runs up there, they can then fire. Next up is Barca. He is going to. First thing he's going to do is he's going to check on Tog, and he's going to see that Tog is unfortunately dead and not coming back. And then he is. He's going to do the brave thing and take cover behind Calrian. Because he's tired of getting shot. 7, it is your turn. Oh, and
think
he
it just took 4.
also takes 4 points of bleed.
Oh.
Let's see if he can recover from the bleed. Oh, that's a success. So his persistent bleed is ended. Oops, I got rid of his wounded by mistake. That was stupid. 7, it is your turn.
Are any of our allies unconscious? Hard for me to
Rag
tell.
is, he's over the edge next to Krothu. He's unconscious. I think everybody else,
So it's just Rag.
it's just Rag.
Can I tell, like, how close to dying he is?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a medicine.
Is this an action?
No, I mean, it's at a glance. It's like a perception thing. Just, I'll give it to you for free.
Damn.
28. He's got probably 36 seconds before he bleeds out.
Wait, let me do math. 6 rounds?
Yeah.
6 rounds.
So he's dying.
Oh, I was going by 12.
So
He's
3
he's at dying 1, so he's got.
Okay, dying one. Thank you. That's what I need to. Yeah, I'm fine then. I'm not going to bother. I can heal him later. I'm more concerned with this woman over here. And it's looking like outside of the ballista, I appear to be the only one who can grab her. So 7 with 3 is just going to kind of like outstretch both of his hands out, clench him into fist, and he's going to try to grab her by her rib cage and yank her towards.
Okay.
Shaker.
We'll cast Bone Shaker.
Oh boy. All right.
And it's going to be a 3-action one. It's Fortitude save.
Fortitude save. That is a critical failure.
Oh,
She's gonna take
So-
double damage.
So she's going to take 28 points of
28.
damage and be pulled 25 feet towards us.
Okay.
Into the water. If she's still up, I would love to see her try and shoot a bow from underwater.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that. She has 25 hit points left, so the 28 is enough to kill her. So you throw her corpse into the water. Gajnak is like, my life! And he jumps in after her. Because Malira is dead, we are out of combat. As quickly as the combat started, it stops, and everything just seems quiet. Except for the splashing and yelling of Gajnak trying to save Malira, who is dead. Dead. What do you guys want to do?
well, first, I'm going to turn around and see everybody around the ballista, and I'm going to be like, really?
Hey, priorities. There was a guy being drowned underwater. I had to choose.
What? I was going to shoot the thing when I was there. Where were you?
I was wrestling this man out of its grip, is what I was doing. That's where I was. Is he okay, by the way?
I'm getting better.
Oh, good.
Frothu is yelling, I need help! Rag's down!
I'm trying to, I'm going to help pull Rag or whoever that is in the water.
So Krothu is going to hang on to the rope with one hand and wrap his other arm around Rag and hope that you guys can pull them both up. With 3, 4 of you there, everybody's coming up to help. It's not a problem. You get them both up on deck. 7 deaths. Treats wounds on Rag.
Rag, as well as the unconscious person, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
about
so
Gorza?
he is safe. Okay. I was gonna move people. All right. Let's go. Okay, so Rag is up on deck. He is no longer in danger of bleeding out. Everybody appears safe except for Tog. Sharg, that's the first place he's going, kneeling next to his brother's body. Demas comes over and sniffs it. Thinks better about eating it and then goes back to Esther's
My
side.
God, like you're starving.
I put my hand on Shark's shoulder and just say, like, sorry, mate.
I'm just checking in. Did Gorza die? Did I miss that?
No. Where somebody might be standing on top of him. Oh, Gorza did die. I'm sorry. He would be at dying 2 right now because he went down.
And my healing spell wouldn't have brought him up back up.
It would have or wouldn't have.
Yep. It would have brought him back up if he was dying.
So
There's 8 points of healing.
yeah, okay, so he's not dead. Esther was on top of him, so I forgot about him. That's okay.
Is he conscious?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm going to offer him my I don't know exactly how wounded dying works, but I'm gonna offer him my hand and help him up to 7, our healer, so that he can be healed.
Okay.
And if something like an arm were to fall off of Gorza, I wouldn't be that disappointed.
Sure. He doesn't have leprosy, so he's fine. You can help him up as much as a halfling can help an orc up, I suppose.
Now that all the people that are dying are no longer dying, there are still some people wounded. A lot of people are badly hurt. But the bigger concern is gone. 7 is going to look at our little former old chef friend over there, kind of paddling in the water. Just call out, "This one recommends you surrender lest you meet a fate similar to your beloved."
At this point, he would have her corpse. Actually, wait. How far did you pull her? 25 feet?
25 feet.
She would have been there. So by now, he likely has her, and he's trying to swim back to the dam. He does not appear to have noticed what you said. He's just very slowly trying to get her out of the water.
I'll look at Travers and gesture towards the ballista.
Yeah, I could be into that.
It's loaded.
It is loaded. It's ready to fire. You just need somebody to help you aim it and then pull that trigger.
You do the honors, buddy.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I drop Gorza at 7 feet, and I sprint to the ballista, help him aim, and do I get to fire?
Yeah.
I fire the ballista at Goshnak.
Okay. The target gets a DC 19 reflex save, or it's going to take 4d12 piercing damage.
What do I have to do?
You don't have to do anything.
Great. I'm good at that.
Goshnak has to roll. I'm going to give him disadvantage on this because he is. Well, first of all, he's in the water, and he's.
You don't need to give disadvantage if you're in water. You're already off guard.
Oh, okay. Let's see what happens then. That is a critical failure.
On the ballista?
On the ballista.
It misses.
Him dodging the ballista.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, him dodging. So go ahead and roll 8d12. I'll double the damage.
Ooh. Okay, going down. How do I roll 8d12?
At the bottom of the chat, you should see a dice tray, and you click on the d12 8 times, and then click.
Oh my God!
Or you can do /R, and then 12d8.
Oh my god. All right, and then I hit the public roll.
Yep. And then click roll at the bottom.
Oh, sorry. Roll. Oh!
You hit Gajnak so hard that you finish the swim for him and pin him to the dam with Malira. He is dead.
I think you got him.
I turn around and I look at Jaytham, and there's like just like a little bit. I'm a little misty, and I go, "Thank you. I wanted to do that all fight."
Those ones deserved it. They harmed people that did not deserve it. If they had simply focused on those who did deserve it, then perhaps we would have offered them mercy. Now glance at Jaytham for the last part of the sentence.
All right. See that my little talk last couple of weeks didn't go very well, but
So what do we do with the bodies?
You know what? Why don't we go ahead and take our break first? Thank you, Tara, for reminding me.
Mhm.
And then when we come back, you can decide to loot things and figure out what you're going to do about that dam. That damn dam is in the way. So everybody, please stick with us. We're going to take a short break and be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I mean, what do you guys want to do?
We got to take care of that dam, and I would like to kind of see what Gaznak and Malira, like, I guess, have on them. I don't know.
Sure. You've got them. You've got the dead orcs as well on the deck. I'm not going to make anybody roll anything. If you want to jump in the water and go swim to the dam, you can do that.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I think I'll do that as well.
So you guys get over there. You see Gajnak doesn't have much of anything on him. Malira, however, has a pretty nice looking longbow and a set of leather armor.
It's all yours.
Is it better than mine?
I mean, you'd have to identify it.
Oh. Can I identify it?
You can do recall knowledge. It would be Arcana, Nature, or Occultism.
What's my...
And Michael.
Good. Yeah.
If you click the item, the little question mark on the item, you're allowed to send something to the chat for people to click on.
Oh, it will. Look at that.
There you go.
There you go. You choose one of those options to roll.
I don't know which is my highest thing.
Looks like Occultism is the highest of those options.
Actually, Nature, I believe.
Oh, yeah, Nature. Yes, Nature is better by one.
Got it. Here we go. Rolling.
Okay. I will. You have identified the longbow. This is a +1 striking longbow.
Ooh.
That's why she was doing so much damage.
Mhm.
The leather armor is not magical in of itself. It's just a regular set of leather armor. That's really the only thing of note you find on those two.
So now that we're here. Sorry, go ahead, Wes.
Oh, I was just... no, you go ahead.
I was just going to ask, now that we're over here, if we can take a look at where there might be some any structural weaknesses that we can take advantage of to get rid of it.
Sure. You can do. Well, first edition it was engineering. This one would be perception.
Okay. Perception.
Okay, so you notice that this is not a well-made dam. It seems like it was put together very hastily for this purpose. It might take you just the better part of a couple of days to clear it enough so that the boat can get through, moving things by hand. You can see that it's made out of fallen trees, animal carcasses, boulders, whatever they could get their hands on.
Could we use the ballista to break it up?
Sure, that would probably aid in the dispersal of some things.
Okay.
Maybe things like the boulders you would have to manually move, but the ballistic could probably help weaken the structure enough. Maybe the flowing water will take care of the rest.
Okay. Well, I am going to swim back to the boat and let everybody know that.
I am a little so I'm a small boy. Am I able to use a longbow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that longbow.
Sure. I will drag it to your sheet.
And then I'm so excited about my new longbow, I'm just gonna follow my friend Jaytham back to the ship.
Okay. You would also get a quiver of arrows as well. I will also.
Yeah, I wouldn't forget that.
That's good. Can't really. Bow's no good without the arrows. It is not a full quiver, however. She shot a bunch of times.
Are the arrows remarkable in any way?
No, they don't appear to be. Okay. So that is those two taken care of. You've got bodies all over the deck.
That's what I'm taking care of. Is I'm especially the orcs. Are they wearing similar colors to the orcs that we encountered at the trade post, or
Yes. They appear to be from the same group.
do they have anything other than their weapons and armor on them?
You are more than welcome to loot
Mhm.
them. Let me.
Double click the blood splats if you want.
Oh, does that work for you guys too?
Huh?
Oh, there you go.
Whoa, healing potions.
And
How do
some
I snag?
bombs.
How do I snag?
You should be
Dragging
able to
onto
just
your
drag
sheet.
them to your sheet.
Oh.
So those alchemists have some bombs.
We don't know what the bombs do or the unusual liquid is, but 7 is just tending to everyone's wounds as best as I can. So I was going to spend. I don't know if you want me to roll cheat wounds, but
No, you're out of combat. Just do it. It's all good. You guys would have some downtime as you recover. Rag is definitely hurting.
Yeah, and it goes a lot faster because it's continual recovery now. So they become immune for just 10 minutes instead of an hour. So
These lizard things called marrows, they have long spears on them. I don't know if anybody wants a long spear, but they didn't use them. They were ripping you apart with their claws well enough.
So can we just do a quick rundown of who's dead, who was on the betraying side? Just those two things.
Sure. So Gajnak was the betrayer. He was the one who was helping Malera. He was the inside man.
Mm-hmm.
To start this fight, Tog went down with an arrow from Malera. That was a surprise shot. He was talking with Rag on the deck. He took an arrow, died. Oh, I think I forgot to put this on Tark's sheet. Whoever looted Tark also found a letter.
Good. Oh, good. That's what I was hoping to find. I mean, shout out to the healing potions, but
Esther, would you like to do the honors and dispense that information?
yeah. After you all watch me pocket a bunch of different bombs and bottles and things like that, I like reach my hand into Tark's chainmail and I pull out a piece of paper and I say, finally something useful. And I like open it up and I say, it's a letter, and I will read it out loud. I say, Tark, Screed has been murdered, and I seek revenge on his killers. Help me with this, and I will give you Screed's alchemical formula for the balm that soothes your burns. I have learned that his killers are traveling to Ghostlight Marsh by riverboat. Don't worry, there is no need for you to set foot in the swamp. There is a marker on the northern bank of the Esk. Look for a stone carved with a circle of thorns. And I like quickly like look up and I just scan the beach to see if there's any like standing stones around. Failing seeing one just then, that is where Screed's killers will dock. Board the boat and unleash your fury upon them. With luck, I will be on board as well and will join you. Together, we shall avenge Screed. Do this, and the formula is yours. Malira. Well, she sent this a long time ago, clearly, before she was discovered on our ship.
Yeah. So it seems like this was planned.
He called it my love, right?
Gajnak did.
Oh,
I mean, and she was receiving love letters from Screed as well. I mean, don't we suspect that she's doing like magic to make that happen?
That was something we talked about off air at one point. You, as players,
We don't know.
your characters wouldn't know, but you
Got it.
as players know that there was some magical.
and this lady was very popular.
I start to move around and you all can like hear all of the bombs like cluttering together in the pockets of my skirt. Richard just reminded me that I'm encumbered, so I'm like cluttering as I'm like, somebody take some of these. Can I like?
Yeah, I'll take some.
Yeah.
And like I'll take them and immediately give them to Seven and be like, what are these?
I was going to say we should probably identify them first.
Yeah.
So
I'll put 3. They're all.
Potions are bombs and potions are crafting, and I'm not trained in it, so I can't identify them. None of us are trained in it, so none of us can identify it.
Is there anybody on the boat that can?
Just because I don't like things being hidden. Yes.
If it's Gorza, I'm jumping off the boat.
Oh, it's definitely Gorza.
Oh, I jump off the boat.
Oh yes, I've seen these before. I can give them a look for you.
This one is grateful for your assistance, Gorza. You've proven to be one of the most popular and well-loved people upon this boat.
Oh
Thank you.
boy,
That
did we
means a
have
lot.
fun the other night.
Unfortunately, he only succeeded on one of the checks.
Also, you dumbass.
Three. Oh, actually. One of those was used. One of these was used. So 3 of those bombs from one of the alchemists was acid, an acid
Mm.
flask.
There was some unusual liquid though, right?
There was, yes.
Oh, yes, there was, indeed.
What's the matter, Gorza? Can't identify anymore?
I've only got 2 hands. Give me a second.
Shake my head at him.
Oh, that's a critical success.
Huh?
He really knows what it is.
If you must know, this is elixir of life.
Ooh.
You have proven yourself incredibly invaluable, Gozan. I, for one, am glad to have you on board.
And there's not just one of them. There was several of them.
Yeah, I had 4. So actually, I now currently have. Let me give everybody. Can I give everybody 1?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll keep 2 for me. But everybody else can have 1.
Drag them onto our tokens.
Is that how I do it?
Oh.
Okay. 1 for you. Only 1. Jeez. Move. I'm not allowed to move items to you.
Oh,
Is that something I have to grant access to?
yeah, I'm betting you need permission for it, so you could probably do it.
All right, I'll do it. Let's go. 1 to Jaytham. And where's 7? There you are. 1 to 7. And 1 to Travers. There you go.
Okay. And then Jaytham can have some of my bombs.
The ones that you
Yeah,
don't
just so you don't have to carry them, you could
Yep.
store them on the boat too. Like
Okay.
you could
How
like
do
set
I-
them down
I
somewhere.
mean, Jaytham would throw them without knowing what they are. I'm sure that whatever they are, nobody wants them to be
On-
thrown at them.
So there's 4 of one type and 3 of another type that were not able to be identified.
I'll take
So
the 4 just for
Yeah.
weight's sake.
That's what I was going to say. You can have one of my acid flasks too.
Okay, I'll take it.
We know what that one is, but you can have it.
Here you go. Esther is no longer encumbered.
Phew.
Those clay pots are heavy.
They sure are. And I got a lot of healing potions on me. Yeah. Does anybody want one of those? I've got some of those to go around too.
I'm
Don't
okay.
wrinkle your
Hey.
nose at a healing potion, Richard. What?
I am
What?
literally a font. I am a font of healing. I'm an eldritch ward that heals things. I don't need your potions.
Wild.
An
You don't
eldritch
need-
Do you
horror.
not like my insects crawling underneath your skin? Is that what you're trying to say?
I kind of don't. I'm not gonna lie. Aw.
Okay. So Rag will eventually gain his bearings. He will go to the 4 of you. thank you for everything you've done. That fight would have gone quite poorly had you not been here. I just realized I completely forgot about Halrex during that whole fight, which is fine because I don't need to control another NPC.
They wake up and they're just like, "What?
What
happened?"
Halrex was below deck the whole time. Never heard a thing. As a thank you for what you've done, I'd like to give this to your group. I don't know who might be able to use it, but or who wants it, but it's the least I could do. To show my respect. And he holds out a belt. Oh boy, I gotta go back to his other token.
Oh, that's a nice belt. Is that crocodile skin? What is that? This is really a fine.
I'm not gonna make you identify it because it is a gift. It's called a belt of good health.
Whoa.
It increases your maximum hit points and current hit points by 4. However, if you ever remove the belt, you lose those hit points.
I don't particularly need it, so
I got my longbow, my brand spanking new longbow.
If none of you want it, perhaps it could be a collar for your pet.
oh.
Oh,
Or we could put it around his waist, and he would look like a little gentleman wearing a belt.
This one is curious. If you put a belt on a wolf, do you put it around this way or this way?
This way. What are you,
No,
crazy?
this way around his legs.
Do you put your own belt around your butthole? What are you talking about?
Well, you need to put it like above the anus, just under the tail, but above the anus to hold up their pants.
I hate
I don't.
it.
I'm gonna walk away from this conversation. He sets the belt down on the deck and just like walks away.
Listen, if nobody else wants, I will. Well, I mean, can Demas wear it?
I mean, not technically, but
Okay. I mean, I'll wear
it's
it.
a fantasy
Nobody
world. Why
else-
not? Hey, rules are meant to be broken, as far as I'm concerned.
If he is wearing it, I would like to eventually get him some pants.
Yeah, and we'll need to start calling him.
Obviously.
Start calling him Mr.
Oh, you
Demas.
get him those little
Yeah.
shoes that dogs wear when they go out into the snow, so he starts walking funny.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
They hate wearing those.
they do.
hate
I
them.
feel like a wolf would especially be like, "Are you?"
Oh, yeah.
Like.
Wes, do you make your dogs wear those?
Which shoes?
Like little booties to keep their feet free from like sidewalk salt.
No, Caitlin tells me that one of my dogs can wear those booties fine, but my dog, the one that I love, she hates those booties.
Yeah, mine did too. Just
I've never even tried them with my dog. I know he will not tolerate them.
Yeah.
So I will put the belt on Esther's sheet. And
Yeah,
you
I'll
can
wear it.
decide if you want it or
I'll wear it. I just realized I only have 6 more hit points than my wolf. So I think he's gonna be okay, you know?
Mm-hmm.
so your hit points go up to 52.
Wow.
That belt.
Now I have 10 more hit points than my wolf. He'll be okay. Am I encumbered now? No, okay.
No, you are still good. So
I'm still badly injured. Can I assume that 7 healed me?
Yeah.
yes, you guys would be
7
fully
would have
healed by
killed
now.
everyone except for Jaytham. Jaytham only has 1 hit point, so you can suffer.
Only 1?
1 hit point
I'm
down,
only
1 hit
down
point,
1
down,
hit
1 hit
point.
point.
Oh, I'm like, you're gonna give it just 1 hit point? If you looked that bad, Esther would heal you, but you can sit with 1.
Look at this. And he holds up his finger. There's like a really nasty looking paper cut. And you know it's eventually going to get infected if he doesn't cover it, which he does. So,
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say Demas comes over and licks it, and it
Oh.
immediately becomes infected. All right. So Rag
I'll
is gonna
cut
be like,
Demas after he infects him, so say, good boy. Good boy.
Rag will insist on a few hours of rest and recovery, clear the deck of the bodies and clean up the blood and stuff, and then the crew and you guys can commence to removing the dam, however you want to do that. If you want to do it manually with manual labor, it's just going to take a couple of days of pulling things out of the dam until the water pressure eventually breaks it. If you like to speed things up, as Jaytham suggested, you can use the ballista to weaken the dam and then just kind of pull the remnants away. That'll only take 1 day of work.
This one would also like to recommend taking one of those bombs that we do not know what does.
Oh, and testing it on the dam.
yeah,
That's
why
really
not?
fun.
Yeah, you can do that.
I mean, I have 4, so I'll go ahead and use it.
Okay.
Do I just click the unusual alchemical bomb?
Does it? If it's on your action, so if you just click draw, and then you can throw it.
Okay, click draw.
From your actions tab, like where your weapons and your strikes and all that stuff are.
Okay. Okay, draw.
There you go. And now it should have populated a strike. Go ahead and click that.
I'm just seeing draw still. I mean, another, let's see.
I did it and it popped up higher up on my
There
list.
we go. Okay,
Yeah.
I see it. Okay. Strike. Roll.
Yeah. It doesn't matter that 18 is going to hit a stationary target. This one, I believe, it explodes into fire.
Ooh.
So,
Let me try my.
with that information, can we determine what it is? Can we make another check?
Yeah, I'll give you another check at a significantly lower DC.
Okay. Oh, but you said crafting, and none of us have that. So
Gorza does. Gorza does.
Yes, that's true.
But he's not very good at identifying things.
Keep saying that because he did a critical success the last time he did.
I know.
That's why he's doing it. He's playing the reverse psychology thing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually on Gorza's side.
It didn't add his modifier for some reason. I think that's a success. Yeah, it's a alchemist fire.
nice.
I know what the last one is because I saw it
Let
in
me
action.
Let me try.
Sure.
Strike.
Yeah, that is a hit. That one explodes with electricity.
Oh, that's right.
The arcs of electricity come out of it when it hits. I'm not going to roll again. It's I don't have Esther's sheet open. It is called Bottled Lightning.
Bottled lightning.
I walk up to Gores and say, "Knew you could do it, loser." And I walk away.
Is that what both of them are? Because I think I just have, there's one that's in my hand and then, yeah, okay, great. Thank you.
Gorza doesn't respond. He's used to your passive-aggressive nonsense.
Passive aggressive.
Well, you haven't been, you're not, he doesn't see you as, like, a threat.
I draw my sword. I'm just kidding.
Jaytham takes notice, though, and internally swears revenge.
On me?
Yeah.
Do you
One of my
internally...
friends here,
Does Jaytham internally do anything?
I mean, probably a lot of things, but nothing worth mentioning. You know.
Just imagine him standing there like, "Oh, I swear revenge."
Yep, that's basically it in my head. Also, great impression.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I realize Travers doesn't have a voice, so I'm just gonna like steal yours.
All right. Would you like the quick option of 1 day, or take your time, rest, recover for 2 days?
I say quick.
Are we not able to take a long rest afterwards?
You can, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, let's do the one.
Okay. You do clear the dam, and then take your long rest. Well, I'll say you clear some of it, take your long rest, clear the rest. The water eventually will move enough of the blockage out of the way that the boat can pass safely. At this point, Rag says, we've officially entered the marsh. It's extremely large. I think we have about a day until we get to the destination. If you look over here on the north bank, you can see one of these standing stones that has the circle of thorns on it. There's a few more along the way. It helps mark the passage.
Captain,
Yes.
I am willing to do whatever it is that you require of me, but seeing as how we have kind of gone into the shit, as it were, was wondering if it might be better of my time to be on deck as sort of a sentry guard duty rather than rowing. I will do whatever you think would be the best use of my talent.
If you think that is, if you would like to do that, I am not opposed. I can have one of my crew members take your spot rowing.
I didn't say that I'd like to do that, but I'd like to do that.
You can do
Thank you,
that. No, thank you for
and hell,
your help.
I'll go up. I'll just load the ballista in anticipation. I know that I can't aim at anything, but
Sure.
at least we get that out of the way.
Yeah, you can preload it.
Stand. Yeah, I'll stand next to the ballista and take watch.
Okay. I would assume everybody else is sticking with their. Well, Esther doesn't really have a choice. She's the only one. Yeah, she was Gajnak's apprentice, as it were. So she's stuck in the kitchen.
I'm in this weird So I'm seeing 3 levels of the ship, right? But I'm by myself in like this weird side room. Where is that?
Oh, that's the crew's quarters. That was where you had
Oh.
slept before. Yeah, so
I think I'm just-
that's a small room above the kitchen.
I think I'm just chilling in there, just kind of like running over my backstory, my wants, my objectives, you know.
Sure. Jaytham will put you up here by the ballista.
Thank you.
Does 7 go back into the crow's nest?
I go back in my crow's nest, and every now and then, Seven's head would just kind of like button backwards, like over onto itself, to make sure you keep an eye on Jaytham very suspiciously before it pops back up.
Yeah. All right. So Urag, Krothu, Barca, and Sharg will go down to help row. Tog is no longer with you. He's dead.
Oof. R.I.P.
At some point while you were, I completely forgot about him. At some point while you were resting, Sharg would have taken Tog onto the banks and found a place to bury him. Okay.
Dinner
It is
tonight is chili with
Ooh.
cornbread.
Is it marrow chili? There's a lot of that lizard man meat.
Mm-hmm. But I ground it up so you wouldn't be able to recognize it as that. But
Sure. Yeah.
I'm watching a lot of Dungeon Meshi.
Jaytham takes a bowl of chili, but he looks you right in the face and says, "Cornbread gives me the runs." And just,
Noted.
like,
Don't eat it then.
Yours is like, me too. That's an orc thing.
yeah.
We can't digest
Can't
corn.
digest corn. Actually, if you think about it, nobody can really digest corn. That's why it shows up so much in the toilet.
I'm gonna come down. I'm a little melancholy because I've just been alone with my thoughts, and I'm gonna take some chili and cornbread. How is the chili today? Is it good?
That's a good question. What am I rolling for this?
So roll the crafting.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in that, remember? So, but I do have prestidigitation.
Well,
I can roll
you have
it untrained.
prestidigitation. It can taste whatever you want it to taste like.
I can roll it untrained if you'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Let's go. Let's see what happens. Come on, baby. Okay. Great.
Yeah, I mean, it's not your best work, but with prestidigitation, you can make it taste as great as you want.
Yeah, it's spicy, but not like super spicy. It will make you sweat a little bit though. But that's what the cornbread is for.
The orcs really like that.
Yeah.
They like
I'm
the
gonna-
strong spice.
I'm gonna like sidle up next to Esther. I'm like, this is really good. Have you cooked before? Or do you cook often?
Nope.
This is amazing. Like I didn't think like you could. You can't teach an old dog new. Not that you're an old dog or anything, but you know, it's just.
What's
sometimes I
happening right
wonder-
now, Travers? What's happening? What's happening?
No, I don't. It's just kind of thinking about the time. That's never mind, and I just walk away.
Gorza leans over to Jaytham. This is why people don't like him.
Yeah, well, that and many other reasons.
This
Don't
one
pull
works.
it out.
I'm gonna stand up and follow after Travers. Well, I'm gonna take this bowl of chili, just tilt my head back, unhinge my jaw like a snake, pour it down, then follow after Travers.
Gorza
Why
leans
did I
down
picture
again.
her, like,
And that's why people
spicy?
don't like him.
I picture that it was like spicy, so like you close your head and then like the cartoon flames in your eyes and like steam out your ears. But that's just for me. I needed everybody else to have it though.
His skin tinges red for about 30 seconds.
I'm gonna go back up to the crew quarters with my chili and my lonely cornbread.
Seven's
Um,
following behind Travers.
Oh,
This one wished to check in on you. You seemed upset.
sorry. I mean, good on you for noticing. I mean, I don't want to call you names or anything, but you're a little weird. So I thank you for noticing. Yeah, I'm just kind of alone with my thoughts, and thinking about life.
If you wish to talk, I have no doubt either myself or Esther will be happy to listen.
Not Jaytham.
No.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just anxious to get back to the mountains. Let's do this mission. Let's get back in there.
This one has never been to the mountains, is eager to see what they are like.
You're all right, Seven. You're weird, but you're all right.
This one is glad to have a friend.
Like,
Last,
you actually like me?
Why would this one not like you? You have proven to be a capable ally, a capable friend, and a capable person. You have not killed people that did not deserve it.
Honestly, that's the nicest thing anyone has said to me on this whole God's damn trip. So, thank you, Seven. You are also a capable ally, capable friend, capable creature, and everything that you said.
This one will make sure to offer you more compliments then, to boost your spirits.
I appreciate that.
You have lovely hair.
Okay, now this is just getting weird, but thank you, sir. And I do a little toast with the cornbread. If you don't mind, I just kind of like to
This one will respect your privacy.
thank you.
And I'll head out.
both of you take a hero point for your.
Yay!
You get your long rest, wake up in the morning, and you continue on almost like nothing has happened. Except you're a crew member down. Well, two crew members down. Is Gajnak, obviously. Oh, I didn't mean for that to be public, but that's okay.
We have no idea what it means.
You have no idea what it means.
Yeah.
You continue a little ways along the bank, and every, let's call it 7-8 miles or so, you're seeing the vegetation become thicker. The air becomes even a little more humid. You get this feeling like the land itself is encroaching on you. You have hit the heart of the Ghostlight Marsh. And up ahead, this would be, show you on the big map here. Right here at letter E. Rag says, our destination is just up ahead. That will be where we dock. You will disembark and do whatever it is you must do. We will wait for your return.
Thanks for everything, Rag.
You're welcome. I will say you've been some of the most helpful and competent passengers we've had on this ship.
I give him a little salute before I disembark.
Be safe out there. The marsh is extremely dangerous, and I have no doubt that whatever it is you need to do will also be fraught with danger. We will wait as long as is needed.
Nah,
Or until the food runs out.
I think it's going to be a cakewalk from here on out. And I strut off the boat.
Esther knocks on a tree for luck as they will go by.
Seven just kind of lopes behind everyone else. His knees bending in weird directions every time he takes a step.
All of the crew members involuntarily shiver as you walk by. You guys get off of the ship, you get into the little lifeboat and head to shore. You make landfall roughly at this point.
It's all
In the
black
marsh.
grass.
Yeah, me too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because you don't have tokens out.
Yep.
Oh boy. I told you I'd figure it out eventually. But it is not this day.
But it is not this day.
There you go. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Mhm.
So this is just the overall map of the area. You can see that there's these small islands in the middle of the stream. Everywhere that's not green is fairly safe to walk. Once you get into the green area, it's almost impassable. This appears to be the only clearing, so to speak. And no, it wouldn't be over there. It would be over here on the bank. You see another one of those standing stones with a curved circle of thorns on it.
I'm going to look around everybody. I'm like, okay, are we searching for a will-o-wisp? Is that what we're doing here? Okay, does anybody know how to catch one? Anybody have like a will-o-wisp call?
Honestly, it's been so long that I cannot remember what we are doing here. So I'll do whatever anybody wants me to do. Just point me in a direction.
From what I recall about the table, we have a lantern that could be used to capture a dead will-o-wisp, I think. You have to kill a person.
You have a lantern that is powered by the husk of a dead will-o-wisp. It has to be a
What?
freshly killed
Okay.
will-o-wisp.
I believe Esther has that on her
I do.
possession.
I do.
We just have to find it, and I also remember we wrote a recall knowledge check on this. And we discovered something very, very important, and that it is pretty much immune to almost all magic.
That's right.
It's going to be very difficult to kill one.
Which means it's going to be up to Travers and Jaytham.
Yeah.
Hello, I have a sword.
And
I'm sorry. It'll be up to Travers, Jaytham, and Demas. There we go. I fixed it.
Go ahead, Tara.
Oh no, I was gonna say If I need to, though, I can roll a bardic lore to see if I can figure out how to lure one out.
Absolutely.
Richard or Wesley, did either of you have another idea?
I was just gonna be
Uh,
like, Travers tries to remember what he knows.
Oh, let me roll my little skill over here.
Use the basic action macro to recall knowledge, if you would.
Oh, never mind. I don't
it doesn't
know.
Yeah, you're not sure.
I'm not sure.
I would like to try and recall knowledge as well. Using a code
Okay.
system if I can. So let me roll that. I think I rolled for Travers by accident. Had his token selected. So that's Travers, not me. Let me roll that again.
Did I succeed?
My bad. There we go. That's me.
Seven, you're not 100% sure either. Most of the stories you've heard, the will-o-wisps has found you, and not really the other way around.
All right. My turn to recall knowledge, I think, right?
If you would like to, sure. Travers, you're not
I don't know shit.
like magically inclined. so
No,
to
I'm not.
speak. You're not even 100% sure what a will-o-wisp looks like.
I'm just gonna say, all right, I got this, and just walk away from the group and be like, boy, I hope that a will-o-wisp doesn't come. That would be awful. I am very vulnerable to those types of things. If one should swoop in at this moment, I would be helpless. I would be subject to its whims. And then just lean towards Travers and be like, that's what you call reverse psychology.
Nice job, bud. Nice job.
Jaytham, why don't you go ahead and roll perception for me?
Okay.
Oh my god, if this works.
Okay. Perception.
This
There we
works. I mine quit. I mine quit.
go. Dirty 20.
30-20. So you walk away from the group a little bit, you put some space between you and them, and you yell, "Boy, I sure wish there was a will-o-wisp around here." And you hear what sounds like something very large moving through the foliage and the underbrush ahead of you in this direction.
Very large.
Very large.
Okay.
Do we hear it too?
No.
Do I know enough about will-o-wisps as to whether they are large? They always struck me as very not small, but normal sized.
Let's do recall knowledge. I don't know
It
what you
has to fit inside the lantern.
Sorry, how do I do a recall knowledge?
If you click on the basic action macro at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
your toolbar at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You have to select your token first. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
And then
All right.
there should be a toolbar at the bottom of your screen under your map.
Yeah,
Looks like the action icon, the diamond.
Oh, okay. Recall knowledge. Okay.
You are 100% certain this is not a will-o-wisp.
I freeze. Kind of look over my shoulder and say, "All right, folks. Good news is something's coming. Bad news is it's not a will-o-wisp.
Uh,
Maybe
all of you,
I."
all of you looking at Jaytham can see coming out of the foliage behind him an enormous stag beetle as it is rumbling towards you.
Oh,
We are going to
hate
roll
bugs.
initiative.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, it works, just not on what you wanted it to.
7 is just going to sigh and say, Jaytham has once again brought trouble to us.
Come on. All right.
Okay. We are going to begin the encounter with Mr. Travers Bicklewash.
All right. Richard, feel free to. I might ask you some questions. So can I just run through water? Is that
For you, it's going to be difficult terrain because you're small. For everybody else, it's just movement is normal. It's not that deep, but it's deep enough for Travers that you're going to have trouble moving through it.
all right? Well, knowing that now, I'm gonna draw my new longbow.
Sure.
And so with a longbow, is it one action to draw, one action to knock an arrow?
It's one action to draw, but it doesn't have the load property. So one action to load, and then you can just shoot. I mean, not load. One action to draw, and then just shoot.
Great. I'm gonna target the stag beetle. I hate bugs.
This is a big bug.
I hate it. So I draw. No ammo.
Oh, on your sheet you have to put underneath the longbow. There should be a drop down.
So I have arrow 6. Is that right?
Yes.
Right. I'm going to strike. I'm going to shoot.
Ooh, it misses. It just glances off the hard carapace of this thing. Have a third action.
I'm going to shoot again.
Sure.
Come on, baby. There we go.
22. That is a hit. You managed to find a soft spot in the armor. Go ahead and click on that damage.
I'll take it.
14. That is no small. Oops. I accidentally injured Travers. My bad.
Oh! I
You
actually
shot yourself.
shoot myself.
There you go. I do want to show you the artwork of this thing because it is actually kind of cute.
Aww.
I'm only seeing broken image icons. I'm glad that everybody. Oh, I see it on Twitch. That does look cool.
Still
That might
maybe.
have something to do with your.
Yeah, it might have something. Yeah.
Okay, that is Travers' turn. It is the stag beetle's turn. Jaytham, you're right in its way. However, it doesn't care, and it's actually going to move over you and trample you to get to the group. I believe as trample, you get a basic reflex save to avoid taking damage. So
Okay, reflex
uh,
save.
I put it in the chat. I think you should be able to see it in the chat.
Okay.
That is a success. You're able to get out of the way and avoid being trampled.
So it's half damage.
I think it's
It's a basic save. It'd be half damage on a success.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw no damage on a critical success, and I didn't read any further. It was not a critical success, so you do take half damage.
Okay.
You take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
That was a double move. Oh wait, no. Trample is a three action ability. So, but he did get close to everybody else. Esther, it is your turn.
Why does he want to be so close? Does he seem? Can I? What can I judge this bug's intentions? What's happening?
Sure. You can go ahead and roll nature or bardic lore.
Thanks.
Oh, Tara.
Mhm.
Why is it attacking me? I don't know. It's
I
a bug.
think this thing just has something against you. And
Me specifically?
Don't
Oh.
blame me for this one.
it ran over Jaytham to get closer to you, right? So
I know.
must have been a personal. Maybe you slighted it in some way.
I didn't. I don't want to hurt this bug. I am gonna try to calm it. I am going to.
Okay.
What?
I love it.
Okay.
Tara, Tara just wants every enemy to be your pet.
Yeah.
Why not? If you don't try, I'm gonna
That's
go
true.
ahead
Yeah.
and walk up.
You cannot have this as a pet, but you can
Can
try to
Travers
stop attacking you. Of course you can.
can
Yeah.
Travers have it as a mount?
Probably not.
You know I'm going to
That
try to
wasn't
ride
a
it.
no. That wasn't a no. It wasn't
That's
a
right.
no.
Normally it would be an abject no, but there is something about these specific bugs that makes it not entirely implausible.
Be calm, little guy.
All right, he gets a will save. Surprisingly decent modifier for a bug. That is a success with a 24.
Okay, so a -1 to his attack rolls.
Mhm.
I will go ahead and say, because I only used 5 feet of my movement, I can still use my other feet to. Well, I'll get an opportunity attack if I do, won't I? Huh?
You're not sure.
Yeah.
Opportunity attack isn't a given in second edition.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yep, they have to have a feat, so you don't know until you try it.
I'm gonna try it. Because I see that it wasn't as successful as I want it to be. I'm gonna back up. 5, 10. Just like, yeah. Did I have to use 2 moves to do this?
No.
Or just the one? No? Okay. I'm going to use my other move to whistle and call demons back to me also.
Okay. Great. He does not attack you as you move away.
That's
7.
awesome.
Okay. I'm going to. I have no idea what spell that was. Esther just cast.
I cast calm.
Ah, cool. I've been wanting to use this for a while, so it's the first time I've had the opportunity to. So
I feel like
I think Seven's just going to hold out his hands like this.
Oh,
Just
God.
like angle his fingernails forward, and he's just gonna and all of his fingernails are gonna pop out of his hands and go flying towards this thing. He's gonna cast bone spray.
Ugh. Those aren't bones, but go on.
For Seven, they are. For Seven, his things are that these almost sharp razor-like, talon-like bones at the ends of his fingers.
oh my
And you
god.
should be able to do it just like this, so you won't be able to hit Travers. Cool.
The beetle fails to save.
13 points of damage plus bleed.
What bleed? Is that persistent bleed or just?
It is. Actually, let me double check. 'Cause it says yes.
Okay.
I think
it
because
did
the
add
damage,
to
it should automatically apply bleed.
Right. You have made a beetle bleed.
Oh,
And then I'm going to follow it up with another spell, my final action. It's going to be in this animalistic mind, just racked with images of these nails, just sort of like digging deeper and burrowing, almost as if they were living parasites of creatures into its flesh. I cast Horrifying Bloodlust.
Okay. Oh boy. That is a
Is it
failure.
there? So it's fighting too.
Till it stops bleeding. It's. Oh wow. Okay. He's gonna be scared as long as he's bleeding. Okay. Jaytham, it's your turn.
Okay. I will move up to it as one. I will smack it with Agramash as two. Oh, sorry. Didn't target it, but it's a 23.
That is okay. That is a hit.
Okay. Nine points of damage. And for my third action, I'm just going to raise my shield.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to the top of the round. Round two, Travers.
You're muted.
You're mute.
I just outlined all three of my actions, and I
Oh well.
immediately forgot them. So if I were to sheathe my longbow and draw my rapier, is that two separate actions?
Yep.
That's one? I'm seeing as one.
Swapping a weapon is one action.
I will
Okay.
swap. I'm going to swap.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to... Okay, here we go. Can I tumble through this guy?
Sure.
All right. Click. Oh, I was just showing how to do this.
Basic action macro. So
Yes.
you have him targeted. Basic action
Do.
macro, and then tumble through. That is a success. He is off guard to you. You gain panache. And you are behind him.
So I'm like right there. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh God, I tumbled through so far.
You just kept rolling.
I did. It's my first time tumbling through. I don't know when to stop. So I heard tell that I could do like a finishing strike because this is my last action, right?
Mhm.
So he's targeted.
So on your actions page, where
Uh-huh.
you roll your attacks, you want to make sure you check tumble behind and then check the finisher as well.
And then I
And then
hit
click
strike.
strike. Yep.
Easy.
Oh
my
no!
God.
Natural
No.
one.
Halfling
You have
luck.
2 hero points.
Halfling luck, right? I can do that?
Do you have halfling luck?
I do.
I think that's a 5e thing. I don't think you have it.
Yeah. You
You
do
do
have 2
have
hero.
it. You do have it. Oh, halfling luck is just skill check or saving throw.
Hero
Hmm.
point.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in the chat, right-click the critical miss card, and then re-roll using hero point, and it will deduct the point automatically.
Reroll using hero point. Great. It's better.
Unfortunately, still a miss, but it was not a critical miss. Sometimes
like,
the dice
well-
just don't work in your favor.
Nope. Well, I tried.
I look at Travers and I say, that was really cool. You looked really cool doing that.
Thanks, Jaytham. Thanks for putting us in the situation, by the way.
Hey, who's being sarcastic, me or you?
You're
I'm
always
never
sarcastic.
sarcastic. What are you even talking about?
I hate to interrupt this conversation, and by that I mean the beetle's going to interrupt the conversation because 7 frightened him, and he's bleeding, and he's taken quite a bit of damage. He is going to turn and run and trample the both of you.
Do I get a attack of opportunity when he tramples me?
It's a move action.
Like, I think I do have that.
Okay. Yeah.
Feat.
If you have the feat, you do.
Okay.
He's a fighter.
Okay. Do I just hit the normal strike button or?
Yep, it's always at your highest bonus.
Okay,
so.
cool.
That is a hit. Click that damage. 10 points of damage.
I know.
And I need the both of you to go ahead and click that reflex save in the chat.
Okay.
Travers succeeds.
Hold on. Okay, there we go.
And Jaytham succeeds. So you're going to take half of this damage. You take 7 points of damage from the trample. And then let me just make sure I have the. So he's basically at the edge of the map now, attempting to get away. Esther, it is your turn.
It should take the bleed damage and roll the save first.
Oh, did it? It did take the damage. That's right. Okay. There's that. It's a critical failure on his recovery. Okay, Esther.
I truly do not want to hurt this beetle. So
You don't.
if my party is going to insist on keeping to fight it, I am, but I don't want to take my turn.
Okay.
I think, yeah, that's all. That's all.
This one sees no need to continue engaging in combat. It would lead to death eventually. I just delay my turn as well.
Okay, Jaytham.
If 7 said that out loud, I would probably I was in the middle of going after it and was like, oh, yeah, he's probably right, and we'll stop.
Okay. Travers.
I'd probably swap my weapon to the bow and track it with my bow. But if it doesn't turn back to rush us, I'm just going to let it go.
Okay. It is his turn, and he does indeed continue running. We are out of combat.
Am I able to recover any arrows or anything? Is that a thing?
I
No.
don't know if it's a thing in second edition.
It's
No?
not, unfortunately. Ammunition is expended.
All right.
Yeah. In this case, that makes sense because he has a pretty hard chill, so the one you missed probably broke when it hit.
Any more bright ideas, Jaytham?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have a plan?
I
at least tried something. You just stood there thinking.
was trying to recall some knowledge.
Yeah, I recall that I don't have any knowledge. So.
I think we all recall that you don't have any knowledge.
Seven's gonna go ahead and just do cheat wounds on Travers.
Sure.
Thank you, Seven.
Oh, just very quickly. This one wishes to offer you a daily compliment, Travers.
I would love to hear it.
Your skin looks particularly flushed today.
Thanks. I was just in combat. Thank you.
I have
You're
to
very
admit,
welcome.
it looks great. I don't know what you've been doing, but can you teach me your routine?
Jaytham, I know you don't mean it.
Look at these jowls on my face.
I
mean, I look like hell. I
Jaytham,
feel like you could probably take at least 10 years off of these hangers.
Jaytham, you're fishing for compliments, and I'm not going to bite.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Just tell me how you look so young.
No.
All right, fine.
This one has often found that age is not a measure of length of time, but rather one's actions. The older one looks, the worse of a life they have led.
All right. 7, I saved a man's life in the past 24 hours. Is that not enough? Have you seen me that I've been focusing on protecting other people since you?
This one encourages you to continue along that path. But now, this one can count another man dead because of your actions.
Which one?
The man's brother on board the ship would not have been attacked if Malaya wasn't so intent on causing you harm.
Well,
Actions have consequences, Jaytham.
all right, fine. I own up to that one. That's on me. But another man is alive thanks to my action, so I feel like it kind of evens out.
Jaytham, even I know not to argue with the nightmare creature.
You're right. You're right.
Would 7 take that as a compliment? Nightmare creature?
7's heard worse.
Yeah.
So I'm not even sure what a will-o-wisp looks like.
I'm going to make some assumptions based off of the size of the lantern and assume that this is a winged, small-ish, or at least smallish. Maybe I don't know if it's winged. trying to separate my player knowledge from my character knowledge.
Yeah.
But like, I think that, I don't know. Can we just find a place to camp? Like, if Seven had told us that the only thing that he knew about it was that will-o-wisps find you, maybe we just need to sit and wait.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I think, like above the table, maybe we should head further inland to find like a sanctuary spot to camp.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty exposed in your current location, but if you move a little further in, you can probably find a safer place.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys head further into the marsh in an attempt to find a safe place to camp.
A safe place to camp, but not too safe because we want it to find us.
Right.
Yes. Could I get survival checks?
Maybe. Will you take unskilled?
Yes.
Ugh.
That's a natural 1 from 7.
Yikes.
Okay.
Seven's not used to the swamp. It's from a desert area.
It's very
Seven just
sticky.
immediately eats a poisonous mushroom. And starts tripping.
I was going to say the rest of the night he's just...
Do you really want to see what would happen if Seven's on drugs?
Actually,
No.
no. Big no.
You mean
No, no.
7 hasn't been on drugs this whole time?
No. 7 is the drug.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. You guys find what you perceive to be a safe place to camp. In the middle of this marsh.
We don't have any. Oh, there we go.
Oh, did we make that? Look at us go.
Look at that. I can take first watch.
You guys find a path through this place. You also, along this path, find 2 dead bodies.
Oh! Is this before or after we make camp?
Before you're on your way. The camp that you spotted is up here on the other side of this bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
you
I
see
see.
what looks to be a tent already pitched. There's a figure you can't quite make out next to the tent. But before you can get there, you see these 2 dead bodies on the ground.
What kind of bodies are they?
They appear to have green skin, hunched backs, covered in warts, long white hair.
I'm gonna draw my rapier.
It's okay, Travers. They're dead.
Do I notice the guy in the distance?
If you don't see her, you certainly hear her.
I draw my rapier.
What did we hear?
Sounds like rambling. You hear, I'm low.
Jaytham.
Where's Amlo?
Jaytham, I think it's a will-o-wisp. Go get
Oh, no. I'm going to go get it.
it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't go. Don't go.
Don't try and fool me like that. That's dangerous.
I'm sorry.
She sounds distressed.
Amlo. Where's
I don't-
Amlo? They're here.
Is she
found us.
saying envelope?
Umlo?
I
Umlo,
heard they're here.
they found us. Umlo, where
She's
are
with
you?
someone, and I'm gonna walk towards her.
I follow.
I
Uh,
follow warily.
I mean, yeah, I'll follow the rest of the group.
I'll put you on the other side of the bridge there. You skirt the corpses on the path. You see a dwarf, female dwarf, red hair. She is covered in mud and dirt, swamp grossness all over her. She is rambling in just incoherent words. You do hear Umlo. You hear something along the lines of "They found us." She
Can I
hears
just-
you approach, and she turns to look at you, and you can see that her eyes are yellow. It looks like her canines have grown in such a way that they've like pierced her lower lip, and she's bleeding from the mouth, and her fingers look like claws. She turns to look at you, and she sees Jaytham, and she goes, "Anork, kill it!" And she charges at you. And that is where we're going to stop for tonight.
Ah.
Oh no!
Once again, Jaytham's at fault. Just want to
Ah!
point that out.
That's so
Well,
true, though.
7, when I call you a nightmare creature, it's a term of endearment. I hope you know that.
Seven's just happy that people dream of him.
Ah, yes.
Speaking of endearment, thank you all for joining us. We hope that we have endeared you to possibly join us for games. Reach us on all socials at Rough Magic. We will see you back here in 2 weeks to see what this dwarf lady does to Jaytham. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Good night.
Bye.